Welcome everyone to the Loved It Launch app review series. Today is day 14 and just a few days away from Valentine's Day. So Apple has featured the Mend app, which is to allow you to move past broken relationships. So let's check this out. To mend is transform. Okay, listen to a message. Let's go ahead and hear that. Okay, I can't hear the audio file through this, but that's okay. Is this an emergency? That's interesting. So that takes me to a website, get help. Okay, cool. So, I mean, this is really cool. I mean, this may seem drastic to some people, but it gives you resources for suicide prevention hotline, sexual assault hotline. These are real things that do happen in relationships, unfortunately, and I love that they're actually taking that seriously. So, start mending. It says below already mending, sign in. So I love that. It let me just start right away, and now we got a personal chatbot coach. So I'll be able to guide you through your breakup. First things first, what do your friends call you? Nice. So this is like a little, kind of like a mini sign up process here. So nice to meet you. I love this chatbot. What best describes your relationship? We'll go married here. Are you going through a breakup? I'm just gonna say no for now. Let's see how this goes. Well, okay, it's thinking. It's like, well, then why? Uh, I like that. Well, it's like, well, just a heads up. We weren't really anticipating that, but see, I love that. That's perfect. It just kind of moves on. It's just like, well, this is about breakups. So if you want to do that, here you go. So here we go. When was your breakup? I'm so sorry to hear that. Um, it was about fell out of love. Sure, let's go with that. Thanks for letting me know. Just kind of move past. So, I mean, this looks like it could be as simple as this. Just a chatbot coach. Very nicely done. Uh, I love it. I mean, this type of app is going to become really popular. I was surprised it didn't take off uh, sooner. With Facebook doing its messenger concept, but I think we're going to see a lot more of it as people come up with clever ways um, to actually implement something like this that people will care about. So you'll need an account. See now, cool. So it gets me into something here where it asks for my email address because now they're gonna finish the sign up process. So let's go ahead and do that. Get the email. It confirms. Really cool. Now create a password. Don't worry, I won't look. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Okay, asks to confirm it again. Here we go. And I'm curious to see what will happen after creating the account. So notice how like that was really seamless. Like it kind of let me just go right into it, start exploring the app right away, and now I get in. Cool. So every day you come in and we rate. What's this little map here? Okay, so this is like your breakup map. Cool. I'm not sure that I would have known that the mend in the middle here on the top nav was clickable. I mean, I just tried it, so that's what a lot of people will do. But so I'm going to go ahead and rate my emotion as negative, and then it's going to throw me right into a chat bot. So go ahead, and it's going to give me a little audio notification here. So really cool. It just gives me some simple playback stuff, nothing too crazy. And then I can just X out of here or wonder what happens. Very cool. So this is interesting because this is very similar to an app that I was working on before this. So I'd love to see something along these lines here. Okay, would you like to log any self-care activities for later? Sure. So let's say we went go ahead and do therapy, hug, dry brush, very cool. Can we send you? See, oh man, this app is. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this so much because right inside the flow, like as I'm getting value, it asks me, can we send you a reminder to mend tomorrow? If I click yes, it's going to say allow. That's really cool. I'm curious to see if it's going to catch that. No, it can't really catch that, but that's okay. Should tell you about your options right now. So there's a fair amount of logic going on the back end here to work with these answer trees here, but um, you know, it's it's all for the most part it's non-technical logic, right? I mean, the app obviously had to be built, but this is really really cool. I like this a lot. So let's see, what does join community do? It's Facebook, very interesting. Log activities, very very interesting. I think that the UI could be a little bit better at this point. It's kind of like I feel like this might be um, review journal. So I'm curious to see what happens if I go over here. Okay, so now I kind of just have some articles that would be helpful for me. I can see there's some activity in here, so people have liked this. Like if you look at this one, seven, almost 2,000 people have liked this article. So if I click like, I'm assuming it'll start to send me more interesting feedback. Yeah, so a good amount, and showing that kind of activity I think is very interesting. So coming back in here, so I wonder how it will let me. I wonder. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the app, try to come back in, and see if when I go here, if it asks me to go ahead and start again. So it doesn't. So log activities. I already did that. I don't see a way to get back to. Um, See, I thought subscribe would be kind of like a mailing list, but yeah, I don't see a way to get back to an option for the journal process. Like, where are those emojis, and can I start another training session? But it looks like it's kind of just going to be one a day. Is their approach right now? So, anyway, really cool app. I love seeing the concept. I'm going to apply some of those aspects into other apps going forward, and really love it. Good job, Mend. Very timely. So. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow for episode 15.